Everyone, I thought I would do a little story time here, a little personal experience that I thought maybe could help other people out. I don't know. This is one of the weirdest things that's ever happened in my life involving my car. I'm not bashing anyone. It's so bizarre. I don't know how this happened. This is the weirdest 3 weeks of my life. So I just want to share what happened to me and maybe something to watch out for yourself when car shopping. So let's start. So let's go back 3 years. My old car was a Saturn 2001, and I drove that thing into the ground. It lasted me through high school, college, the rest of my college, because I went to two different schools, and then through my time working in between going to school, and then my first real job, and then through my first real job, and starting through my second real job. So I drove her to the ground. So right after my Saturn was dying, I knew it was time to get a new car. My dad did all this research, and he came up with the Kia Soul. I loved it. I thought it was the best thing ever. I loved the color of it. I got the alien green color, which one of my friends always laughs at because only goth kids get colorful cars, which is very true. So I thought it was the best thing ever. I loved it. Fast forward 3 years, my lease is up. I love my car. I want to buy it. So I fill out the paperwork, I get the loan and everything, and I do the payments. I paid for it. I bought it last August. So come December, the couple days before Christmas, I think maybe a little bit less than a week before Christmas, my car starts making this really weird noise. I have no idea what it is. I'm on YouTube trying to figure out all these noises and everything, and for the life of me, I can't figure it out. None of the noises match up, so I have no idea what this noise is. I take it to the shop right next to my apartment. I have them look at it. Get a call. My transmission is going. A 3-year-old car that I bought brand new in 2015, under 50,000 miles, my transmission is going out. That is unheard of. That is ridiculous. My car, I just drive to and from work. The rare occasion I go outside into the world, and last summer, Middlebrad and I took it to go travel around the country. We didn't go that far. We went to Indiana, Ohio, and West Virginia. So I can't for the life of me figure out how this happens. I take it to the dealership, and sure enough, the transmission is going. This after I already paid $50 to the shop to tell me my transmission is going. And I'm like, what the hell? So I'm having a panic attack. I was like, well, I hope this is still under the warranty. Thank God it is. So they take a look at it at the Kia dealership, and it takes them I think a couple days. Thank God I have a job that lets me borrow a vehicle. We have a fleet of vehicles that we use for work, and my boss lets me borrow one for a couple days. But because of where I work, I feel like a target because the brand is all over the vehicle. So parking it in my apartment, if I have to go to the grocery store, it's just really overwhelming for me. And I don't like people staring at me, which is weird. Yes, I know. But I just felt like a moving target. So I get the call. It is literally probably about 4 or 5 days. It's like the Thursday or Friday before Christmas. And they tell me, yup, it's the transmission. And because it's the holidays, all the factories are closed down and it's probably going to take about 3 weeks, best case scenario, to get my car back. I'm like, oh my God. And at this point, I know, one, my boss isn't going to let me have the vehicle for 3 weeks. Also, I don't want to be moving target for 3 weeks. And thank God for the warranty, because they give me a loaner for 3 weeks. So if you are looking to buying a new car, get the warranty. Get it. Just get it. This is my message to you. Get the warranty. So I asked this guy, this is a 3-year-old car. How does the transmission go out? And this is how he explains to me, this stuff happens. I'm like, no, it doesn't. So what he tells me is that he uses this weird metaphor where, sure, you go and buy some lumber, you build a house, there could be a bad piece of wood. Just like you build a car, there's a bad piece in there. I'm like, yeah, and that's why there's inspectors. So it's right before Christmas. Christmas for everyone is very stressful. It's full of family and fun and love, but it's very, very stressful. And then this happens with my car. So they give me the loaner. I go pick it up. This car is way too fancy for me. I have a 2015 Kia, and they give me a 2016 Cadenza. I've never heard of it. They brought up this sleek black car where when you press the button, the mirrors go in and out. They when you turn the car off, the mirrors flip up. It has a push button to start the car with. It remembers my seating, so when I turn the car on, it brings the chair up and it brings the steering wheel towards me. Everything is digital and touchscreen. My favorite part, I'm not complaining about this, I love this. There was a seat warmer and a steering wheel warmer, which I loved, but this car was way, way too fancy for me, and I missed my Kia so much. And as all this was happening, my brain was just all over the place. I'm like, okay, I have to go here for holidays. My mom is sick. All this stuff is happening, and try not to have a meltdown and everything. And then I think about it. Last summer, not long after I bought my car, I was at the gas station pumping gas, and this guy in front of me was pumping gas for his Kia Soul also. I can't remember if it was a 2015 like mine or a 2016 like my mom's. Yes, my mom has a Kia Soul too, because I loved mine so much, so I'm like, get a Kia Soul, Mom! And she did. So I'm talking to this guy at the gas station, and he asked me, well, how do you like your car? And I'm like, I love it. I've had it for 3 years. I just bought it, and I love this vehicle. And he's like, you got to be careful. And I was like, about what? And he tells me that his transmission went out too. And I completely forgot about this. And I was like, is this a thing where transmissions just go out for Kia Souls? He bought his brand new too. And thank God his warranty was still in effect. And I can't remember if he told me he didn't have it for 5 weeks or 5 months. It was something ridiculous like that, where his transmission went out too. So this is I'm just paranoid about this. What else is going on with Kia Souls, and is this normal? It shouldn't be. And it just makes me really, really nervous, because I commute 40 minutes to work and 40 minutes back from work. And my car is not done being paid off yet. So it just makes me really, really nervous. And this is just a warning to all of you. So let's get back to the Cadenza. The Cadenza was super nice, super fancy, super filthy. So I don't think they did a very good job cleaning it out. There was mud all over the back seats of the car. There was candy bar wrappers in the car I eat candy bars. I'm a human being. I eat candy bars. These are not the kind of candy bars I eat, so I know they're not from me or my fiance. So I have no idea what the hell happened. There were crumbs everywhere, and I'm just I just want my car back. And Metal Brad is so excited about it. He just keeps on calling it the Bougie Mobile. And thank God it was just 3 weeks. The holidays come and go. It's the new year. Every time, like, there was like little lights that would come on, which I had no idea what they meant. And then there was one I was looking up to see what it meant, and it was like Master something or other is out. I'm like, Master, what the hell does that mean? So I call the guy, and I'm working with the same guy every time. He gives me his card, but every time I tried to talk to him, he was like very straight with me and didn't really want to talk to me. He never gave me he wasn't very straight with me. I don't know why I said that. He didn't want to give me a direct answer to anything, I know, for like probably legal purposes to keep him safe. But it was just never a direct answer about anything, especially when this was happening with the cadenza, and I just wanted to go 1 week without going to the Kia dealership. And I would try to joke with him because that's just my personality. When I'm freaking out about something, I just make stupid jokes, and he just like it just did not click, and he didn't get it, and he just wanted to get off the phone with me as fast as possible. So when I was on the conversation, before I could even say goodbye, click! Thanks for the communication there. So it was just the weirdest thing in the world. And then finally, 3 weeks are up. He calls me and he's like, your car will be ready by this time. And I'm like, okay, well, awesome. For one, I won't be in town because it's way past when I'm done working, and I'll be home by then. So the day after, I was able to go to the gym and then go across the street where the dealership was. Luckily, this is all up the road from my work, so all in the same street. And I get my car, and it was just so nice, so wonderful. Thank God for that effing warranty. And all I had to do was pay like $25 for a new filter because I needed a new filter. So it was just the weirdest 3 weeks of my life. This is something I've never heard of. I talked to a lot of coworkers who are big car guys. They've never heard of it. Pretty sure my fiance's dad is going to be harping on this for the next couple of years, because what he does, he finds something and just needs to harp on it for years. So I get to look forward to that. And I don't know, it's funny, but it's not. It's so, yeah, that is just something I just wanted to share with people that happened to me, and it's happened to this other guy I talked to. So I don't know if it's happened to anyone else. I am not bashing Kia. I love my Kia Soul so much. I'm just kind of nervous about the future of it now. Customer service could have been a little bit better, and it just was annoying, and I was trying to be as nice as possible. So yeah, let me know if anyone else has ever had this experience with their Kia Souls. Like I said, mine is a 2015. My mom has a 2016, so I'm now nervous for her car. And yeah, I just don't know. I can only hope for the best as I finish paying off this vehicle. So that is my story, and I will see you all next time.